Aloha and howdy! Welcome to Forkish Habits. I'm Heather, and this is the place where I share no sugar, no flour, just real food recipes with you. So today we're going to make mermaid's hair. So stay tuned if you're interested in what in the world is that? So you're still here. That means you're thinking, what is mermaid's hair? Well, it's just a funny name for a collard green recipe we're gonna make. Don't run away. Don't run away. Stick with me. We're gonna make some really healthy collard greens that I promise are so yummy. We're gonna be using collards, and we're gonna use a sausage of your choice, or you can have this be whole food plant-based with just all beans. We're going to have a white bean in it and a protein source. We're gonna have some garlic, some vegetable broth, some apple cider, and some salt and pepper. It's gonna be a great, delicious Southern meal. Now, if you aren't really familiar with collard greens, I'd love to fill you in on them. Collard greens are from the cabbage family, and they taste a bit like a cross between cabbage and kale, kind of Swiss chardish. Did that give you enough greens to be with? They're very nutrient dense and low caloric, and we're gonna make them really healthy. So if you've had these before but done up real Southern style, they often have a lot of fat with them. And we're not doing that today, but I promise you, they're gonna be yummy. So we're gonna get started. The first thing we're gonna wanna do is get these collard greens clean. Now, I picked organic because they're green leafy. I prefer to get all my green leafies organic. We're gonna go and rinse them off in the sink. Now that we've rinsed them off and we've kind of given them a little pat, we're gonna need to get rid of this ribbing down the center that you can see, the stem. Just like with what you can do with kale, all you gotta do is grab it down here at the end and run your fingers along it and pull off the stems. Now that we've removed the stems from the center of our collard greens, we want to chiffonade them.
Huh?
I know. Are you like, we want to what? We want to chiffonade them. So chiffonade is a French word that means made of rags. We're going to kind of turn these into rags. So what we want to do is we want thin ribbon slices. So we're going to layer up several leaves on top of each other, and we're going to roll them up here. We're just rolling them up like a little burrito. And then we take our knife, chiffonade. So now that we have all our beautiful chiffonaded collards, we are going to go put them in our boiling pot of water in which we put some salt already. So it is nicely boiling. We're gonna put these in and have them cook down. So you're gonna wanna get a can of beans for this recipe. We're gonna want a white bean. These are Great Northern. They're like a white kidney bean. So you can find numerous different kinds of beans that would work well in this recipe. Now keep in mind, you can make this whole food plant-based and not use the sausage in it at all and use all beans. So we're gonna open our beans and rinse them out. So now let's talk about the meat choice. This is what I like to use. So it's by Pedersen's. I'll read you the ingredients, which is why I like this. It's pork, water, vinegar, salt, and less than 2% of white pepper, coriander, nutmeg, garlic, celery powder. I like the fact that there's no sugars of any kind within this sausage. You could also make it whole food plant-based by doing all beans, and it would still be totally delicious. Okay, so here's our protein waiting to be cut. And here we have our delicious finished product of our healthy Southern collard greens. Now, if you are in the weight loss program, be sure to go to the website to download the PDF of this recipe so you can know how to measure it out for your finished ingredients. This is a 2-serving meal. So you can either do one for you and one for your honey, or one for today and one for tomorrow. If you'd like more delicious recipes like Mermaid's hair, hit that subscription and that notification bell so you know every time I release a new video. And follow us over on Instagram and on our Facebook group. And we'll see you next time in the Forkish Habits Kitchen.